Renee.
I thought you could only do the Renee drama check on day 1, but I was wrong.
Renee.
Vigilance officer?
I have
What
sufficient.
can this
Oh,
old carabinier do for you?
Oh, and also, that's new. I didn't think about that.
I prefer the old name.
Oh,
Insulindium,
10 bucks.
really. Girls brought them to
And I
young
leveled
cadets
up.
when they entered service.
And
Wearing them on your
experience
gown was
bucks.
supposed to bring good luck. You know what? No. They brought me misery, false hope, and disappointment. The revolutionaries sullied them.
But it wasn't the revolutionaries that sullied the ID for you, was it? She gave them to me too, and your jealous little heart just couldn't accept it.
Enough! I can go over these matters in detail with you, Gaston, but not while we have company. So, officers,
Maybells don't blossom yet, do they?
maybe on some remote parts of the city they do. But I think you have to wait for at least a month.
so do I have to point out that they're in a crater?
Maybe? I just know I just read that there's a drama check in here
The
somewhere.
terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Does it have anything to do with the bullet holes?
Yes, it was left by heavy artillery fire.
Yeah, but why?
Why what?
Why?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Ah, okay. What's that?
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
Did you do it?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Why here?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
What?
Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in '08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta. This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Coalition?
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil.
Yeah.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still all influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
This one.
They're not. And I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains,
That's where you do that.
I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
What?
It doesn't. That was 100 years ago. Ain't got nothing to do with anything.
Oh,
Damn Frisel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
He slouches as he says that. It makes him smaller, admitting they left the king to the mob.
who?
A true king in both blood and mind, led Revachol before Frisel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it.
Hmm.
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten already.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too.
I don't remember this
Then he chooses anger.
being such a long conversation.
Yep.
It's interesting.
It's no use talking to you. You were still.
Oh, composure first and then drama, maybe?
When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Just switch
All
to
right,
composure
time to
gear
put on
first.
composure and drama gear.
Composure jacket, the blue jacket that's right there.
But I have drama jacket.
I realized you could just do them one at a time. I
Oh,
think.
can you? Okay. So, this one?
They're both white.
Nope, that's
So-
logic.
And then
Composure.
there's no, that's minus. Your original shoes. Up at the top. The green shoes.
Oh, there they are. Wow. And that's it for composure?
Uh-huh.
Okay, here we go.
The purity of snow.
I like
always
that
reminds
I
me of
threw the bull
purity
into the
of a
sea
man's
and
soul.
replaced it so they cancel
If
each
he's
other.
got principles.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
As Rene turns from you to his partner and back, the medals on his chest rattle and glare. He keeps his spine straight and his ribcage lifted, displaying them proudly.
How many?
2. The larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller medal resembles the sun.
Look at him.
A crowned head in front of 2 crossed rifles. The medal hangs from a blue striped triangle. It's the Croix de Bravoure, Cross of Valor. The cross was the highest battlefield decoration in Suzerain's armed forces, awarded for exceptional bravery in the line of duty, in service of King Frisel I. A small blue star inside an orange sun. It has the word Valiance written below. The setting sun was a decoration used to distinguish seasoned combat veterans in service of King Frisel I during the Revolution.
Hey,
For bravery.
It's a conflicted topic for the old veteran. There must have been a number of controversial episodes in his service days.
yes, for bravery.
I'm sure. But I know this uniform's reputation. You are also wondering if I got this for raping women or killing babies.
No, I actually wasn't going to ask that.
Honor is everything to me.
Whoa! Sounds like you're about to open the gates of conversation. This man will literally talk your ear off if you let him wander off to memory lane.
Should I back off and put the drama gear back on?
don't think so yet, but
Okay, you know what? Go.
For doing my duty in the heat of battle, for looking my mortality in the eye, when men like Gaston here hid in the bushes and shat themselves.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of velvet and gold.
Yeah?
It was on the first months of the revolution here in Revachol. Unrest was spreading like wildfire. Marauders had taken most of the Couronne and were getting really ambitious. King Frisel thought he could end it all in one decisive strike. Sent his cousin, Drisson, to put an end to the unrest. Alas, the young Drisson was all piss and no vinegar, wearing a tunic of purple velvet and cockatiel feathers to battle. Even his rifle was gold-plated, shone from 5 clicks away. Can you imagine the asininity?
You can. It's very asinine.
Yeah.
He really despises that Drissant fellow.
Yeah.
Purple velvet tunic. That isn't exactly camo.
To keep the long and bloody story short, Drisson marched us against the partisans in Couronne. And when I say marched, I mean made us walk into captured enemy territory, single file, like toy soldiers, while he rode in front on his giant red stallion. The rebels were smart. They let us come real close before opening fire. Suffice to say, it was carnage.
Yeah.
I got shot in the left shoulder and went down. Just a flesh wound. But just as I turned over, the prince fell into the mud next to me. He was missing his lower jaw. Then his horse, driven mad by the noise and smell of gunpowder, stepped on my leg and shattered my knee.
Hang on to the story. Veterans get sentimental after such retellings. This might yield something useful.
Yeah.
I grabbed my sidearm and shot the beast in the head. Then everything went black.
Capitaine Arnoux, le fléau des chevaux.
The bane of horses.
When I came to, it was all over. It was just me and Jolas Tresson, gurgling in the blood-soaked mud right next to me. The dink had taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. Tougher than he looked, that one.
Yeah.
So I grabbed the dink and started crawling. Kept going until the 59th Cavalry picked us up. Through some miracle, we both survived. And the jealous freak convinced Frisel to give me a medal for not leaving him to die in his own blood. Piece and shit. He was the commanding officer and I was on duty. Just doing my job. Shouldn't hand out medals for that. 13 months later, I received the Sun for distinguished service. It's not worth mentioning.
You sense he's downplaying it. He did a lot more than his duty. More than anyone's duty. It's in his spine, in his billowing breasts, and untarnished self-worth.
Yeah, keep going.
The old carabinier stands quietly like a statue, his features motionless.
What Monseigneur Modesty is not telling you is that he crawled over 7 kilometers before the cavalrymen found him and Drisant. 2 days later that was. And that even while crawling with a mangled half-dead prince on his back, he still managed to murder 3 rebels on his way.
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself, it's there.
Play it up. Play it up.
Maybe, but also bear in mind, officer. They don't hand this out for anyone with a service record. Oh no, you have to get shot. Repeatedly. And you need to get your hands bloody too. Really, really bloody.
Do not speak of what you know nothing about, Poltroon. Duty is something you will never understand.
Hey.
Because he was a goddamn dandy. Had no business leading men or even being on the battlefield. All he was related. That's it. Royal blood alone doesn't make army commanders. He was a stupid kid. only interested in horses, hairstyles, and man-loving. Pooh! And 782 Royal Carabineers are dead because of his incompetence.
Whoa, man-loving? Is that even a word? It is not.
Thanks, Encyclopedia. All right.
Bah! There were many such stories in those days. Many such men, too. True Eversholians. Men with backbone.
Oh, yes, René, yes. Men were bigger, girls were prettier, and everyone wore the fascia. Lord, please bring those days back, if you can.
I'm not getting into this with you again. Officer, was there anything else?
You should try to come up with a heroic story of your own.
No.
Impress this old soldier.
That one's only a -1 now, though.
Yeah, this is also red, and I'm only getting this up to 7.
Yeah. But I think this is the top level discussion, so
It is.
you
I
can
can
come
just
back to
come
that
back.
red check, put on the jacket. +1's +1.
Cleaning out the rooms. What if you didn't lose your memory? What if something in Martinez came and stored it all away, for you to slowly open one box at a time, so you can choose which parts to keep? Keep almost none of it. Only the flowers on the windowsill. Only the distant sound of a radio. Lose all the actors, the dark shadows. Leave only the still lifes. The blissful distant wash of waves. If everybody knew, you never did. She'll be coming soon. That is all.
What? Damn. Damn. Hey, look, Rhetoric.
Anyway, I think that's the most important thought in the game.
Yeah.
It's the one that postulates that Harry didn't forget any of it.
Yeah.
He's known the whole time, and this is compartmentalization.
Yeah, what if? Oh, right. I can just forget. So if you forget a completed thought, can you just reassign it?
No,
Is that how-
I think it... I never did it. I think forgetting a thought removes it from your thought cabinet entirely.
Oh, okay. So
I
that
could
one
be
we want
wrong.
to keep. That one is fine.
That one's fine. It's not the most versatile thought, but it does help.
This one can go away. It can.
Yeah, you could use fun fact, if you juiced your perception all the way up to 5 and then got rid of it, it would stay at that juiced level.
Right. Reaction speed. Got to keep that.
We got 2 more slots. We're not pressed right now.
This one
That
has
one will
paid for
eventually
itself.
outlive its usefulness.
Yes, but right now, it's so good.
Oh, right now it's great.
It's given me, I think, a level and a half and a lot of
I
money.
believe a level and a half, which a level and a half means it's giving you half a level for free.
If I
because you can
remove it.
forget it.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Yeah. So until I mean, I don't have any thoughts I need right now.
Nothing looks interesting to you. That's the moralist thought,
Right.
in the same way that Mazovian
This is the-
socioeconomics
yeah.
is the communist thought.
Yeah. And Boring Cop, which I'm told is a trap.
Golden Cup. It's not a trap. It's just good for very specific kinds of runs.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we're okay for now.
What it does is it raises all of your learning caps to 3.
Right.
So since
If
your
I-
lowest stat is 2, that's really not that
Actually,
interesting.
none of them are 2. I don't think.
No,
Are
your fizz is 2.
Ah. Right. I did 3-3-4. Okay. I didn't do
Yeah.
3-3-3-3.
But like if you
3-3-3-3
do
would
a
be
1-1-1-1 challenge run, it's amazing.
right.
Or if you do a 6-6-1-1 run, or
It's also good.
5-5-1-1 run,
Yeah.
I think. Well, because it makes it so you can raise those 2 skills that are 1 base. They still aren't very good, But like in particular, if you make your psyche or physique 1, boring cop helps you juice your health, your volition, or your endurance.
I like that my highest potential stat is pain threshold.
That is because of Wompty Dumpty.
Yeah.
One of your thoughts gives you that.
Okay, so I've got 3 points.
Raises the base to 6.
I've got 3 points.
Yeah.
I have a lot of conceptualization checks. I think.
You have a fair amount. You should more look at what stat. I think now you're at the point you should look at what stats you like and prioritize those than resetting individual checks, unless you're really curious about those checks.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, let's take a look. I mean, I want all of my yellows. That's my main thing. For purple, I want volition.
Which is already
It's already pretty high. And I like all my blue
Visual
checks,
calculus
except
is-
I don't really care about drama. But visual calculus, conceptualization, logic, encyclopedia.
Yeah,
Honestly,
and encyclopedia
Rhetoric,
is just being
whatever.
helpful right now.
It is.
I think it's less that you like encyclopedia and more that it's making you money.
Right. Yeah, no, it's mostly logic, conceptualization, and visual calculus.
Yeah. As for red, you could afford to put a spot in endurance at some point. You don't need it right now.
Didn't I? I did.
You did.
Just
But
another one, you mean?
4 health is better than 3 health.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but I haven't been taking damage.
No, I'm not saying it's a critical. And then you like the yellow checks. So.
Yeah.
I like that you use interface so much, but you haven't put a single point into it.
That's
6.
because of the gloves.
Yeah. So like right now, I'm speaking purely theoretically. You could like put all of your yellow to have a +1, or you could put hand-eye and composure to +2, and then have those 4 at +2, and the others at +0 right now. Just if you wanted to, or you could just go hard in perception if you're a crazy person and wanted lead in perception.
All right. I think it would be a good idea to have all my yellow stats
Everything
have at least
juiced up a little
+1.
bit.
And we're going to
Yeah.
keep that point for something else.
Yeah. I think that's perfectly fair.
Hard save.
Generally, day 3 is where I feel like you're kind of specializing at that point.
Yeah.
Stop spreading them around and start being good at a couple things.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, so I think
You have
just
so much money.
I have so much money and I don't know what to do with it.
You could buy Silang's speakers.
He won't let me.
Well, now you bought the sneakers, he'll let you buy the speakers.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the show here.
Sneakers aren't there anymore, you fool!
These once mighty speak a small heat.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers.
But I already bought the
bought
sneakers.
the sneakers.
So you did. Now put them on and look at them, officer. Make the people jealous of your premium.
These want a
Maybe you need the
don't look at
thought or the
speakers,
task
officer.
to be able to
Look
get
at
it.
The sneakers. These, officer? These speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for props. Don't waste your time on them.
Samaran trash.
Hell yeah.
That sounds like they're
Hey.
from the Samaran People's Republic, produced under the dictatorship of the
Thanks,
proletariat.
Encyclopedia.
Inspect.
These once a small
No,
fucking
no,
weirdo.
Don't look at the
Speakers.
speaker. No, don't pity them, officer. These are old Samaran garbage. Don't even look at them.
look at them.
Check out these super cool, fun ultras instead.
Samaran trash. That
Can't I buy them?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale.
But I
They're
need
bad
speakers.
Well, if you want them, on the one hand, these speakers
$50,
are socialist
please.
garbage. On the other hand, you did buy the sneakers, so I don't really need them anymore. Okay, officer, they're
Oh,
yours.
50.
50
Damn.
cents. Oh my god. I don't think they have a use other than if you want to do karaoke at the Whirling.
The junk is yours, officer. Happy listening. Try not to hurt your ears with that Samaran garbage.
All right, just in case we have more electrochemistry
Shine
checks in the
of these
future.
Sunglasses lasts a
why
lifetime,
not?
officer. A good starter pair, officer. And when you're ready to upgrade, come back and see me.
The tantalizing conceptualization shade.
I
They're not notable in any way, I'll tell you.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Why they worth 30
Well,
bucks?
free money.
I just
Wow, I
made-
didn't know that you get
$30.
half of your money back on the fucking sneakers when you buy them.
Wow.
God damn.
Okay, if I need $100 for something,
Mhm.
like we have so much money. Okay. All right. Tasks. I don't know where to find more figurines.
I don't
Oh.
either.
Hi again. I have seen chat now. Okay. Yeah, we could go talk to
Una.
what's her name?
You know,
Science
you
lady.
could tell Gart about the Doom Hostel. It'd get you XP, but it would upset him.
Yeah, well. Yeah, that's really all I've got, huh?
Unless you just put point.
Oh,
Oh,
unless
talk
I-
about Hardy Boys.
just talk to the Hardy. With the
Yeah, I'll do
information.
that.
But that's
Right.
Hardy Boys, Scab Leader.
Back to standard gear, please.
Disco Elysium and Expedition 33 have a lot in common. Namely, both of them need a loadout button.
yeah.
Might not be critical. Maybe put your clipboard in your hand. Now, +1 free authority can't hurt against Hardy Boys.
And suggestion.
Yeah.
But first,
You really don't have to worry about tear anymore.
6 crumbling
Oh, yeah.
petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
Kim, what am I holding?
This is the Insulindian lily, called Mabel's or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
This flower is
Or-
a spring flower, but it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
Who?
The revolutionaries, so the commoners and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the Civil War. Yes, but not this early, not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
All right.
Maybe, maybe not. We'll see.
Okay.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand.
Is it time for gun?
No, it is not time for gun.
Not time to wave your gun around wildly?
But that was my favorite part of what happened before the game.
I was about to say, you going back to the old you?
It's you again. What is it?
Well,
Fuck.
Right in
I
there.
knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down. And she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Shanky, I think you missed the vibe the other two were going for there.
Yeah, and also, Rhetoric's got my back.